Hello again, or hello for the first time. Today we're in the village of Chittenango, New York, right in the park where the Ozstravaganza, the big Wizard of Oz festival happens here. And it happens here, but not today, because this is dark and dismal and gray and dreary. And well, it's held here because this is the birthplace of L. Frank Baum, the author of The Wizard of Oz. But it's so sad that today is so dark and dreary.
Don't be so glum about the gloominess outside. The All Things Oz Museum is right down the street.
So maybe the coolest thing about this town is how they have this yellow brick road going right down the main street here. There's a lot of little references to the Wizard of Oz. And I see a flag in the distance that says Oz on it. There are a lot of unique buildings in town. That church, this flower and gift shop across the street. All right, here's the museum, All Things Oz Museum. I think we should head in. We'll sign out here with their hours, Wednesday through Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Oh, you could go and call them too, if you're interested. They have a good website too, worth checking out. Oh, wicked. Ready to go in? So we just joined for a year for our household. It's $40 and we get to come back. One of the things that the gentleman pointed out is that these books are first edition, and you said that you had this book at home.
I have this one, but mine is definitely not a first edition. Yeah. But it is very old.
And look at the rest of these. So L. Frank Baum only wrote for 20 years. Mm-hmm. That's what we were just told. Yeah. And he wrote all these books, even the ones that don't have his name on it.
Yeah, he said that he had a bunch of pen names, especially when he was writing for women, which that's nice that he used Edith Van Dyne. I think that's a very classy name.
This book is the first one that he wrote that was not The Wizard of Oz, Dot and Tot, and it's autographed. It's a signed copy. It's from 1902, and this is, he said, maybe 1922, this game. And they have the box or the board game right here, Parker Brothers.
Isn't that beautiful?
He said to take note that Dorothy has silver shoes, like in the book. But then the board itself, they just picked random colors. And Dorothy in this has red shoes, ruby slippers.
Coincidentally.
Almost, yeah. Look, it's Jack the Pumpkinhead.
I know, I love him.
All kinds of things in here. There's no way to show all this on a video. So if you get a chance to come here, you're going to have to stop. Mm-hmm. There's just no choice in the matter. But he said it covers everything. Like they have stuff from The Wiz. They have stuff from graphic novels. Just his whole life and everything that has to do with The Wizard of Oz.
Like I'm the Cowardly Lion. Except he's super happy in this one, which is great.
So there's a guided tour that they give. We decided we're just going to, for now, walk through and just explore on our own and come back for a guided tour. But that sounds like it might be something, if you're here just one day, you might want to give the guided tour.
He's more recognizable as John Ritter in this one, where he's more animated.
Yeah, so this is about L. Frank Baum, just how he came up with the characters.
Yeah,
for
based
the
on
Wizard
his
of
life,
Oz. Yeah, so
with his actual family members as consultants.
Yeah, Dreamer of Oz. And it says down there, Hanna-Barbera congratulates its new sister company, Bedrock Productions, and its partner, Adam Productions, on the completion of principal photography for the Dreamer of Oz. And over there, that's L. Frank Baum's great-grandchild. And they were extras in the film about their great-grandfather. And look at these LPs here, the vinyl.
Oh, The Wiz!
And Broadway productions. Oh, here's the Syracuse Stage production of Wizard of Oz.
Wow, look at those ruby slippers. That's how I feel every Monday.
If you only had a brain.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here's a
oh my gosh, awesome.
playbill from The Wiz. Wow. Wow.
Yes, the VHS.
I love the Wiz.
I know, me too. The music is fantastic.
Viewmaster slides. LP soundtrack. Ebony magazine. With Diana Ross.
Oh, did she sign it? Does that say Eartha Kitt?
Eartha Kitt. Yeah, right here.
I saw her in real life in Cinderella. I mean, obviously from a distance.
Mickey
She's
Rooney
incredible.
is the wizard. Jessica Grove is Dorothy. May 1st through May 31st, 1998. The theater at Madison Square Garden. Of course, here's the graphic novels. It's incredible. They even have the pop vinyl characters here.
Oh,
Little figures. Comics.
that playset?
Yeah, look at that. What
That's
is that?
wicked cool.
Wizard of Oz playset.
It's got the balloon and everything.
All kinds of figurines. Lunchbox. I think this is our favorite. We can both agree on Return to Oz
I love
being,
Return to Oz.
and they have a whole bunch of stuff here.
Oh my
Like
gosh.
the novel VHS cassette.
Look at Ozma signed this to the museum with all my love. A little slideshow with behind the scenes photos. Ah!
There's TikTok.
Yeah. Oh god,
Yeah.
it's so scary. I love it.
Look at this. They do have a video tour here that you can scan the QR codes. But I think we're going to do that with our third visit.
Yeah,
We'll do the
probably.
QR codes.
No. Awesome.
I always forget that the Muppets did a Wizard of Oz.
Because of course they did, because they're incredible.
Uncle Henry costume from the Muppets Wizard of Oz. David Allen Greer wore that dazzling shirt. Look at
Wait,
the socks and the
not
sandals.
seen this? Queen Latifah? How have I not seen this?
I always forget how odd the casting was for this movie. Very strange. Ashanti, Queen Latifah, Jeffrey Tambor, David Allen Greer, and Quentin Tarantino. I think I've seen it once. It was on TV once, maybe, and I caught it.
And I can't believe that I didn't know that this was a thing. I feel like I've been missing something.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, Tin Man was great.
I thought it was wonderful.
They made a board game, though.
I didn't know that. I'd play that board game. Look at the cool little figures. Zoe Deschanel. And, oh yeah, Alan Cumming was in it.
You know, it looks like we're entering the Wicked
Yeah.
section.
I didn't know there were
Son
that
of a
many
Witch.
books. I've
Yeah.
read the first one.
There's quite a few books, apparently. I'm not familiar with these. But when I worked in a book department at a store, I remember these being really popular.
Yeah.
The Broadway production here. Replica silver shoes from Wicked.
Look at this one is signed like crazy.
Yeah. This is where they're putting a new exhibit in soon regarding the movie. So that'll be exciting to see. Look at all that merchandise from Wicked.
The Wicked Witch Jack in the Box.
Oh,
I love it.
yeah, talk about scary.
I know, it's wonderful. Ah, she's so great. Look at makeup tests.
It's a newspaper, Syracuse Herald American, from August 13, 1939, when The Wizard of Oz came out in theaters.
Twister glitter globe, it's even in sepia tones. They have sections based on character, because like this section is like the Wicked Witch section, and then we have like the Wizard section, the Cowardly Lion section, Tin Man section. This is just, it's amazing. I have no idea how they found all of this stuff, but it's incredible.
Well, the one lady said it was mostly donated,
yeah.
donations, and then also they do have a small budget to purchase items.
Of course, of a different color. Like, look at, it's doing one of its cool wild colors. The daughter of the Cowardly Lion signed it.
Yeah, did they do like a Jack in the Box?
A whole bunch of them, because they're all the same kind of design.
Yeah.
But that's fantastic.
And look at the hand puppet.
I know, he's so great. He's even got his little courage badge.
So they switched to aluminum paste and hired Jack Haley. So, but they didn't want to spend, so they had to reshoot it because the makeup's so vastly different.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to re-record the songs. So whenever you see the Tin Man skipping down the yellow brick road, you know,
Yeah.
or else see the wizard, you're seeing Jack Haley, but you're hearing Buddy Upson.
Oh,
No kidding.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they did the Wizard of Oz with an actual lion?
Yeah, because he just told us that they were going to cast a regular old lion.
A real lion.
They're sticking close to the book, which is pointing out the makeup, the original makeup that Buddy Ebsen wore here for the Tin Man. Look at that. I love that scene.
You know, me too.
This is really incredible. Oh yeah, there's some more. There's a Tin Man, Jack in the Box. And there's a scarecrow in the box.
Hey, Munchkins.
Yeah, wow.
The characters I most relate to.
I have a whole section here on Munchkins and the actors who played them. So amazing. Over here. Are these costumes?
I mean, I don't know if they're like costumes or recreations, but they're pretty awesome.
Of course, they used to come into town. The younger ones. Just be in the parade. So incredible. Look at this one. This hat here with all the pins.
Yeah, it's great.
Ray Bolger. I love this still from the movie here.
Yeah.
With the apple tree.
Talk about an expressive face. He makes the best faces. So the VeggieTales Wizard of Oz?
It looks like it. Hey, you love VeggieTales, don't you?
VeggieTales.
Yeah. Like the Good Witch.
Complete with the Glinda dress, which is incredible.
And so this is a recreation of Linda's dress. Judy Garland stuff here.
Oh, it's this little baby Judy.
Yeah.
Judy Garland was like the prettiest human being I've ever seen in my life.
And the character she played, Dorothy, of course. Look at that.
I don't know how I
the
feel
Dorothy
about
in the box.
that. I don't know how I feel about that one. That does not look like a Judy Garland.
You're not necessarily spot on, but we're good at top. Toto too.
And Toro too.
Where's the book Toto of Oz? And here's an Emmy just randomly here, right? This Academy of Television Arts and Screen 0304 Primetime Emmy Award. John Frick, producer. American Masters. 38th Annual Grammy nominee.
Real close. I don't even know what they're made out of, but even like the Lullaby League, like look at those dolls are incredible.
Yeah, look at Toto down there.
He's so cute.
Fuzzy.
But like look at the scarecrow's face. Look at the texture on that. That is just awesome. That was recovered by the FBI and the are on display at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington as a basis. Wow.
And these are the recreation. Yeah, this is limited edition of 400.
Holy cow, cool. So the soles of the shoes are capped in an orange felt to mimic that seen on the original pair, thought to have been added to deaden the noise the shoes made on the brick road during filming. Oh, look at the photo op.
Yeah.
It's me in the photo op.
And there's some props there if you want in the corner if you're interested in.
Oh,
There you go. This makes it much easier. I just have to stand here and look pretty.
We hit up the gift shop. It was really, really awesome. That building that it's in is the old general store. So it's entirely possible that L. Frank Baum walked into that at some point in his life. It was wild how jam-packed full of things it was in there, and how they're completely embracing Wicked, which I love that they're doing that. Really, I can't wait to come back for the guided tour.
Kind of the one thing that really gets me about Chittenango is there's so much here. There's so many things to do and see. There doesn't have to be a festival in town for you to participate in, or any vendors or things like that present. It's just walking through the town on their yellow brick sidewalk, going to All Things Oz Museum, and some of the restaurants in town are really great. And then you can actually walk down this trail that kind of goes behind the main street here, and it's all sneaky and everything, but it goes right down to the Chittenango Boat Museum, the Canal Museum, that's just north of here. You could make a whole day out of visiting this area. So today was super fun, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did. We had such a blast just seeing all the stuff in that kind of tiny museum. But inside, they don't even have their full collection, I don't think, on display. It's obviously being added on to just even later this year. They're having special guests come and all kinds of stuff. Awesome. Is that what they said?
Awesome.
Awesome museum.
I did tell them that it was wicked cool, and they got a kick out of it.
Yeah, if you did like this, give us a thumbs up down below. Consider visiting. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next road trip. Bye.
Bye. Shall we ease on down the road?
Goofy.